OKC winning their first title in franchise history, there are now only 10 teams left who have never won an NBA title, and I'm going to rank which team I feel has the best to worst shot. Coming in at number 10, it has to be the Pelicans. This franchise is never sniffing a championship. They can never seem to get it right, and when it comes to injuries, they might be the most unluckiest franchise ever. At number 9 is the Charlotte Hornets, a franchise that's just there for vibes. A team with no sense of direction, and it seems like their players care more about the lifestyle than winning. At number 8 is the Utah Jazz, a team that's always tanking, believing they're going to be lucky with the number 1 pick, but it never seems to go their way. At number 7 is the Brooklyn Nets. Now they do have a bad owner, but they have positioned themselves with a lot of cap space to sign some big free agents, so maybe their luck might change. At number 6 is the Clippers, a franchise with a great owner and good players if this was 2018. But all their stars are old, a team full of uncles who can be competitive but no championship in their future. Then at number 5 is the Phoenix Suns. Your only bright spot is that Devin Booker actually wants to stay, but there's no real sense of direction on what their future looks like. At number 4 is the Memphis Grizzlies, who still have a young superstar in Ja Morant, who I believe can get back to the player he once was if he figures it out. At number 3 is the Orlando Magic, who I believe have an MVP candidate in Paolo Banchero. They made a great move getting Desmond Bane in the offseason, and with the East wide open next year, expect them to make some noise. At number 2 is the Indiana Pacers. Fresh off a finals appearance, you've got Halliburton at least for the next 10 years. I definitely see a championship in their future soon. And then at number 1 is the Minnesota Timberwolves. Back-to-back Western Conference Finals appearances, and Anthony Edwards is going to continue to get better. If the front office can ever put the right team around him, look out.